Come one and all, the night show will begin shortly. Come one and all, the night show will begin shortly. I'm going to lower the game's volume. Just to make sure it's not too. But while we're waiting for time to begin, I'm going to log in to Darkbane. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Knight of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. You know what you call me. I am your Night Host, the one who reads through the Night Tome, who travels through this kingdom to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready, because when the night falls, the Night Show comes alive, and we're going to be pushing back the void today. But first order of business, we're going to go and do a delve. I'm going to start off with delve, and I'm going to stick with just one today for reasons we'll see later. Ooh, a little light bloom gathering. Or I hope we'll see it later, because depending on the timing, it might take longer, it might not. This is a nightmare. Everyone's coming back tomorrow. The campus is a total wreck. Someone left luminant bulbs unattended in one of the labs, and now we got light bloom crawling all over the place. I tracked down a goblin merchant who sold me some industrial strength weed killer, the kind they use in the Undermine. Please use this weed killer and help me clean up this place. I'll get rid of the weeds. You know, having gone to the Undermine, I actually do wonder where the fuck they have weeds. Hey, Magus. I hope you're having a happy Memorial Day, and not just you. I hope everyone here's having a happy Memorial Day. If you got the day off, congrats. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Let's run this down real quick. Looks like we killed enough. It's not a disappointing part. These guys don't kill for the 2%. Oh, no, I guess they do. I guess since they're so easy to kill, they only count for so much. But whatever, this one's not that unbearable.
Stay here. I don't have targets. Your pain, my blame.
Kill every last one of them. You know, I wonder if the light bloom's gonna come back in a big part of the patch. Just realized I need to put some pillows behind my back. That's better. You're all able to hear me just fine, right? But you hear me just fine.
Out of range. Now strike.
Hey, we received 2 gold. That means nothing almost, but hopefully after a while we'll be on our way to reaching a lot more and getting a lot more gold. But we should really still focus on cutting down the bulbs. Yeah, that one.
My eyes on you. I need to target something.
Hey, I'll say this. If we've already almost gotten 93%, our kill part, make that 96, we're definitely doing good if we don't even have all the bulbs. But yeah, one of the parts I always hate with quests like this, I never feel like I've killed enough. They give you so little XP. Next be the bar. Hey, we're already at 4, so find our way to 1 more. Alright, now let's find the last one. Which I think our quest marker is actually leading us to.
I wouldn't if I were you.
She's still fighting something. Well, hopefully she'll come back. Because she is our healer. Don't ask me how a rogue is healing, but...
I don't have a target.
I'll tell you this, it should be as effective as when my hunter once accidentally, because of poor wording on my choice, asked to heal. Ironically, what I actually meant was, could I get a heal? I had literally been in the middle of a fight before I was summoned.
Your pain, my pleasure. Gather your
And funnier, it was acknowledged. How the fuck does the hunter heal? I said with bandages, which I don't think you can actually get anymore. 'Cause, yeah, they got rid of the first aid. Which I'm surprised. If they were going to get rid of anything, why didn't they get rid of fucking archaeology? Actually, did they get rid of archaeology? I've got to look that up now. Oh, let's get rid of the mobs that we're fighting.
I need a target.
Now we can mount up. I feel like she pulled more. We're going to make our way to that giant bulb. She should hopefully show up a little later. I do love it how we have an NPCs even outside of our companion for this delve.
Stay here and recover. My eyes on you. Target something.
There we go. use it. Robot. Alright. And as I said earlier, we're only just going to do the one. So, right now, and there's a particular reason for that. Alright. I did not mean to turn that on. For anyone's curious, why do I keep turning that off? I just don't like it.
You struck down our son?
The light still blessed.
Stay a while and listen.
It was an accident. A terrible accident.
I mean, despite what he's saying, that is actually true. Also, I just realized I never grabbed my phone.
Thank the light he survived. He has forgiven me for it, and we have put it behind us. It wasn't Eritor I was attacking. He leapt in front of a blowman for a sworn enemy. I still don't know what possessed him to do it, but I did not seek to harm our son. I was acting in service of the light.
A statement I actually am very glad they do bring up. That, yes, technically, he did not actually strike Eritor, but he still...
What happened at the Amani Pass was my failing, not the light's. I will not renounce it.
What the hell? That's concerning. Anything I can do about it, but... This is a very curious aspect they're giving to the light. Whatever guilt and regret I harbor from my actions, reckoning with them will have to wait until the battle is won. We cannot lose focus now. That's actually worse than what we're wearing. At long last, we ride to glory and dispense justice upon this vile creature who would levy the very void itself against us. Today is the day Xanathar's forces will face our judgment. Now is the hour we strike back. Come, let us make an end of this enemy. Now, this is all but much better here. And that's definitely one that we're going to get.
The void presses, but we endure. This dawn. Vanguard of the light, the hour has come. Move with the champion's forces. The light calls.
Alright, now let's see. There's someone I have to speak to. Because as you can see, there's another option in our thing. Oh, where it is. I think they were behind. Yeah, right. Don't ask why they put this here. So this is kind of a new feature WoW has brought up. I don't know when. I definitely think it came after Dragonflight when they added follower dungeons, but I don't know when it came up exactly, because I only learned about it during the War Within. It's very possible it did, but not during the first one that I think it came up with. So there's, just like how there's follower dungeons, there's a story mode. Or basically kind of the equivalent for story mode. You can do raids with NPC characters. The only difference is, I think you get less gear, and you only experience the final boss. But, yeah. Alright, we're going to enter in story mode. perform for the crown. Yeah, we're basically gonna just show up in the very end of the raid. Send to the top of the Voidspire and confront Valeria. Also, yeah, as you can see, those three members of the Vanguard guard. They were literally, I guess, I don't know what happened here, because I myself have never experienced this. When I did this raid, I did this in story mode as well. But yeah, so just to see that these three basically went insane. I actually want to look that up, how this happened, because I'm genuinely curious. Did they get like light possessed? I'm not surprised because all three of these guys were acting crazy, but yeah. Let's get to the Umbral Core. Wait, I draw something. There we go.
This may feel a little uncomfortable. We must make haste, Saladin.
And my favorite champions as well. I was afraid you might miss this.
What are you doing to her?
Keeping my promise, of course. Taking everything she loves. Leaving her with nothing but the void.
You know, a lot. The fact that this was posted, she was gonna be the raid boss. The end of this was a thing. Just why not have the NPCs fight in the raid with us?
Witness to a moment eons in the making, and
She's always the main tank, I guess.
the key.
Stay back! Do not interfere! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Like I said, with all the reveals, I think she was going to be the raid boss. It's kind of different than what is actually implied. Yeah, I think this is the moment, you can't actually kill them. I don't know why I can't seem to select any other one. Oh, now I selected fucking you.
You cannot break the void's grasp. No one is safe.
There we go. Like third one. Can you minimize me?
The burden is more than you can bear. Don't make me do this. No one's safe. You cannot break the void's grasp.
Yeah, I don't remember this fight at all, because this fight feels different than what it was. But I'm not tanking it, so I don't worry.
No one is safe.
But the fact that both are near dead makes me think something's supposed to happen here.
You cannot break the void's grasp.
use silver to break.
No one's safe!
Oh, I get it. Supposed to make it so the arrows hit up.
The burden is more than you can bear.
Come on, Ilaria, I need you to shoot
No
me.
one's safe!
Do not. Oh, maybe I was going the wrong way. Alright, come on, Ilaria, I need you to shoot me.
I don't have a target.
The burden is more than you can bear. Don't make me do this!
Shoot. The tether's broken. Or not, apparently. Where? Why wouldn't... Nah, nothing that special. I hung out at home, basically.
No one is safe! The burden is more than you can bear.
Am I standing in the wrong spot? I've only done this raid, literally, this is the second time I've done this. And the first time I think I was too focused on tanking to actually do it right.
Don't make me do this!
Okay, so I aim at them.
The power!
Of course, this is just phase 1.
Find it, Mother! You're stronger than the Void!
She can't hear us.
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Ah, fuck.
You brought this on yourself.
Yeah, the sad thing about, doing story mode, it still runs into the same issue with follower dungeons.
May feel a little uncomfortable. We must make haste. Zalatan is using Ilaria's.
Oh, gotta wait for the encounter to
After
respawn.
what happened with Terali and Iberator, I can see how Ilaria would...
Stay back! Do not
We'll do this
interfere!
phase again. At least this time we know what went wrong with the last.
Break the Void's grasp!
Oh, we at least know this part. What we gotta do. There you go. Shoot.
Don't make me do this!
One.
The burden is more than you can bear. No one's safe!
Two down.
You cannot break the Void's grasp! Don't make me do this!
I need to target some
Power! You can't negate it! Champion! She's
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly
Trying
are.
to avoid what happened to me last time.
I'm out of range. It's too far.
Thankfully, I'm a. Oh no, I'm keeping guessing.
I need to
Done dragging me?
I'm out of range.
Get away while you can! I never miss a shot.
Done trying to shoot me. God, I think it's the same dragging shit she was doing before.
Look out! The ground is breaking apart!
It is?
You yell at that? Release her!
She's actually trying to drag us. Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh, shit, I guess they did remove that aspect. I guess if they do have enough time to revive you, you're good? Or maybe they changed the rules slowly for raids. 'Cause that was insane.
The burden is more than you can bear. The burden is more than you can bear. Must be stopped.
Yeah, no cutscene. Amusing.
Mother, hang on, my love. I'm here.
Touch. But you're far too late to save anyone. And now, the moment of truth.
I'll die before I serve you.
Serve me. Despite all we've been through, it was never actually you that I required. At last. Beautiful.
Yeah, the void Naru that was inside her. Shit.
Behold
No, you always had to wonder what was going to happen to Ilaria. Especially when they revealed she was going to be the final boss of this raid, but...
Mother! Father! It's hasn't worked. But we've lost them all. We've lost everything.
History repeats, the Sunwell fell once more, but this time in probably a very worse situation. The Voidspire. Mother, father. Take that.
We need you in the fight, champion.
Put that. 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 And that. That. I'm ready to return. Wait, the Broken Sky? All those people, our army, our heroes, our leaders, gone. We're exposed here. Umbric's tether saved us, but we need to ensure we survive this. Report to Lothamar and tell him what transpired in the Voidspire. I will get Umbric to safety and learn what I can here. Report to... Well, we're going to talk to him.
We need to let Lothamar know what's happened. You go ahead of us. It's good you were here.
To return to Silver.
We must protect those in need.
But damn. We got everything together, and we still lose.
Dark power pouring out of the Sunwell. I can feel it even from here.
Yeah, we did not win today. We gave it our all.
I greet you on behalf of Silver.
Someone is grateful for the Broken Sky.
We have made many
This
sacrifices.
is a dark day. I'm deploying my scouts to learn more of what's transpiring in the world while we use our remaining forces to defend Silver Moon. Be ready, champion. We will have need of you soon.
The light of the sun.
Wake of the Darkwell. The sun will know. The Darkwell is overrun. Void-spawn creatures swarm the regions where our greatest champions of the light held their ground to the very last. Champion, can you survey Quel'The and Iris and find any survivors? If you tag them with these tokens, our mages here will be able to teleport the individuals back. We must try to save as many as we can.
Champion, place these tokens on any survivors you find. They will allow my magisters to teleport them to safety.
We ride. You know what's worse? The Sunwell itself was restored by the power of a dying spark of a Naru, only to once again fall. You get the avoid Naru. Yeah. Despicable. Clive.
The survivors suffer after a stain of void corruption. I do not believe we can count on their aid for some time.
That's a new one. Oh fuck, this is an elite too. Let's ride up, hoping they quickly despawn the attack. Fuck, hopefully falling right this way, and I died for that. I died for that. You know what? I remember telling my friends so many times that I was so worried. Oh, don't make the sun wall fall again. Don't make the sun wall fall again. I mean, Silvermoon just repaired it, so got repaired. And guess what? Well, at least the expansion didn't start with the sun wall falling. It still fell.
Sunwell corrupted. The Vanguard swept away as if they were nothing. How will we survive this?
I'm assuming that's what that happened during when the sun wall, unless maybe there was more with the Voidspire. The entire idea was the Vanguard was attacking. Gonna basically fly around the city now.
The dark well a foothold for Zalatat? Will her devouring host spill out to corrupt all of Azeroth?
Yes. I mean, it kind of seems like the thing she would do. Get away. Alright, now we flee that back. Especially, you have to think, well, it's probably condensed for at least game-wise. The Isle is not too far from... Or at least, again, as I'm pointed out... Sorry, just my poor time for a yawn. It's condensed for at least game-wise. It's not that... But you can't imagine the Sunwell is too far from, well, I guess now we should say the Dark Well. It's too far from, the Holy City. Wake of the Dark Well. So few, but the ones you saved are more than I had hoped for.
We need to assault the Dark Well and take it back from Zalatat. With what army, Erador? The Vanguard is gone. Then we will find an army. Zalatat's devouring host will not stay in Quel'Danas forever. All of Azeroth is in danger.
I mean, ironically, he's not wrong. I mean, even the Vanguard's not like the only army they have. We must retake the Dark Well and defeat La Aurora before the world is torn asunder. We will need an army. No, many armies. We need to reach out to the other elves. We should start with the Caledori at Bel Amath. Occulith can teleport a small envoy there, and we can present our request. Still, there's been much blood spilled between the elves. Vendettas that go far and strike deep. Hold on to hope, Darkbane. It's all we have left. Let's discuss the point. My parents may be lost, our army is broken, but that does not mean we are defenseless. We must stand together and call upon our allies if we are to prevail.
Zalatat won the battle of the Voidspire, but all is not lost. We can still fight. The problem isn't just retaking the Isle of Quel'Thanas. We have to cleanse the corrupted Darkwell. We need military might and magical expertise. I propose we call upon the other elven people for aid, and not just those from Quel'Thalas. We should send a diplomatic mission to Bel Ameth and entreat the Night Elves for their aid.
They will extract a price.
And we invite the High Elves and the Silver Covenant to join our efforts.
Those butchers will not set foot inside our city.
You are wrong about them. Of all the peoples of Azeroth, the Elves understand the threat of the Darkwell.
If we are to survive, we must put aside past...
Yeah, this kind of seems one of those moments. Grudges really should not matter.
I will send a message to Suramar to rally our armies. Chief Telemancer Oculus is at your disposal for transport.
I mean, fuck, I would get the Alliance, the Horde's armies here as well. I mean,
Accept aid from anyone that would fight against Xalatath and her divine
Yeah.
host.
because especially, there is no reason the Horde and the Alliance should not be here together. What quest is he offering? Yeah. Okay, the portal. Dragonflight. An expansion where I admit half the time I had no idea where the story was going. Not sure why we just got those right then and there, but
Once
Yeah, of
again,
course we get an eye.
that accursed Sunwell has been corrupted by vile magic. Predictable.
this is quite the ensemble you brought to my land, Sindorai.
Consider it done.
You've traveled far to ask my people to march to yet another war. Maev's favor is blunt but not misplaced. While Silvermoon is under threat, let us not forget how many of my people burned while the Sindorai failed to aid us at Testerol. However, Bel Ameth stands tall thanks to their aid. Let each present their reasoning, and I shall make my decision.
What has befallen the people in Silvermoon? Tell me of the doom that threatens you.
You're welcome,
With
Mark.
perseverance
When I last
and
was here, Bel Ameth was in the danger of being consumed in the fires of the Incarnates. Brings me joy to see this place has remained untouched by the evils of the world since then. Tell Chandra what has
The
transpired.
Sunwell has fallen. Xalatath has twisted its power to the void, creating the Darkwell.
Here, Umbrix, please.
Come with an
This
open
marks my
mind.
first visit to Urcel. Descriptions of its verdant splendor do little justice. In my youth, I seldom appreciated the beauty of nature, even as I looked out the window of my study onto the Eversong. But now, the years of exile in Telegrass Rift, well, I suppose there are some things that are far too easy to take for granted. I really don't know why they decided to
This
design
much
this trust.
void energy will soon spill from the Sunwell, corrupting all of Azeroth. It must be stopped.
I feel like this could have just been a conversation.
Let us begin.
The killer aided my people in our own time of need, just as I fought alongside their people in defense of Umdrasel. However, the Kildare made it very clear to my people we are not friends. There are many reasons we joined the Horde, the Kildare being one of them.
Even now, my people gather their own army to lend to the Sindorai. We remember those.
Again, this is one of those moments like I feel like if this is a chance for the Void to destroy the whole world,
The Void is a threat to all of
this really
Azeroth.
shouldn't be a conversation.
You will have our armies.
Bro, the Void represents a threat to this world we cannot ignore. I grow tired yet of another threat at the sun. Well, that cannot be ignored.
Tread carefully.
Negation must be precise. Like a sentinel's glaive, we have still much to discuss. Awaken the Ancient of War. If we are to muster for war, there is an ancient we must bring with us, or they will never forgive us. They are the mentor to myself and nearly every sentinel who serves the Kildare. They are skilled in war tactics and rallying our greatest forces. And they fell asleep again. If history is any lesson, they will only awaken the aid of someone who has known war. Will you seek out their Grove Keeper to learn how to awaken them?
Goddess watch over you.
Awaken the Ancient Protector. The enemies we face is a vast host with many capabilities. We will need to match their strength and versities on the battlefield. To that end, I ask that you seek out the Elder Vertibank, an ancient protector who has long kept our people safe in times of war. They are stubborn and may require you to entice them into some fashion, but their Grove Keeper will know best how to do so.
We will find the
Awaken the
answers
Ancient of
we
War.
seek.
While our forces gather, I would like you to have the honor of awakening our ancients. They are a particular ancient of lore we will need awakened. They are masters of magic, a teacher of our druids, and a force that has walked alongside us along many battlefields. Find their Grove Keeper, learn what needs to awaken them.
Champion, please aid Maiev with awakening the ancients and preparing them for war.
Do it one at a time. But no, like, you do have to admit, if it's a chance to endanger Azeroth, you know what? And especially if the Void wins, that's fucking terrible. So, yeah, you could probably, shouldn't be trying to make any deals or anything like, you know what? Just go fucking start fighting. Big Bebaboo has fought in many wars on the behalf of the Keldori. After the last battle, he put down roots. Again, every single time. If you sever the roots, he only will respect one who has known war to wake him. I don't know. At least, I mean, they did decide to help, but it's just kind of weird you have to throw through loops through the air. Although, this is the part that I find the weirdest, I'll admit. Not the ability I meant to use there. God, face so many of them. Alright, yeah, buddy.
Each time the Sunwell comes under attack, the Blood Elves suffer in the aftermath, and yet they cling to it.
I mean, they kind of have to, because the Blood Elves are magic addicted to magic. And, kind of can become wrecked without it. I mean, there's no guarantee they'll die without it, but they don't exactly, times of war and strife, our ancient protectors have been an unyielding force on the battlefield. It will take a lot of effort to rouse them. I will have the Elder Vertibank's battle tenders follow you. Seek out any large stones and boulders that the elders can fling at our foes. He's refusing to wake up until he has something to throw. Like, to me, it comes across more as a weird complaint. Because again, they do suffer an addiction and, was racking and weakening them, which, well, like I said, I don't remember if I read anything about them being killed because of it, but they were going through hell and it did weaken them. And I think at least, like, the elderly and, like, the sick and the young were dying because of it, so... Yeah, it's kind of a reason why they have the Sunwell. Also, it wasn't just the Sindor, it was also the High Elves. I don't know. Elder Vertibank appears to be sleeping, although you notice one eye occasionally blinking upon to open it. Looking to look at you. Present throwing stones to Elder Vertibank.
It was the incessant need for a fount of power that destroyed our civilization and brought our home to ruin.
Yeah, if you guys aren't also curious, what she's referencing is, while they are called Blood Elves, the Blood Elves are actually like cousins. Why am I not mounting up? Are actually cousins, or like they're a similar race to the Night Elves. They just had a different society choice. Same with the High Elves. Now, the High Elves and the Blood Elves are literally the same race. And technically you can throw the Void Elves in there as well. because they're just blood elves that decided to go to feel the power of the void. The great elder branch rests. The growing darkness in Silvermoon has enraged many wisps. They will be willing to aid us in awakening this ancient. Take this banner and rally the wisps' full lands to war. Gather and bring them here, and they shall awaken the ancient as they did in the wars long past. Simply get near any angry wisps of the region, and they shall follow you. They should even keep up with your mouth. Good. We got to collect 20. Thankfully, this is just the east one. I just gotta fly through. Go awaken the ancient.
Once again, the Sunwell invites corruption and calamity. How many times must its mere existence imperil our world?
You know what? The strangest thing, the way that she keeps bringing it up, you think it's like happened over and over. In the game, I mean, you'll see in this next part, but
The Kaldorei forces make this fight possible, but we will need more allies to be assured of victory.
well done, Darkbane. The force marches to war. Man, none of this looks better than what we have.
On your mark.
Well, that's better. Good. An ancient protector is capable of striking foes from afar with their boulders, be they on the ground or flying in the air.
Keep your eyes sharp and your footsteps silent.
If the ancients by our side, we will be unstoppable. Darkbane, while the Keldar are mustering, I could use your help as a witness as I ask another group for aid. We will need the Quel'Dorai for what is to come, no matter how much some of the Sin'Dorai will protest. Octolith has agreed to open a portal for the two of us to reach my aunt, Varisa Windrunner, where she awaits us in the Eversong. The Sin'Dorai will not come with me. Will you? Asks the Blood Elf to come with him after saying the Blood Elves won't come with them.
The conflict between the Blood Elves and the High Elves of the Silver Covenant is still fresh. I foresee problems on both sides.
Nature will heal.
No. You and Lothamar have much to discuss.
Lothamar, I've attached no conditions to my aid. A corrupted Sunwell is an existential threat that cannot be ignored.
Thank you.
Both our peoples have moved beyond the conflicts of the past. A hopeful sign for the future.
However, this marks the third time that evil has descended upon Quel'Danas and placed our world in peril.
That's not helpful.
Should we survive this crisis, I ask that you do not attempt to reignite the Sunwell. It is time to find a
You know, they say
different
3
path.
times.
You said there were no conditions.
None for our army to join the battle. But the Sunwell invites catastrophe and conflict. For the sake of your people,
And
you must let it go.
what do you
You
think?
can't ask that of me. The Sunwell defines us. Without it, we were nothing. Weak and powerless.
And he does make a point like that.
Eldorei once faced a similar fear.
Yeah, that's
Facing our
not
immortality.
quite the same thing.
Fate. And
Because
those
when he's
who
because
refuse
you weren't weakened without your immortality.
So
The Blood Elves
believe
were.
me when I say that I know how you feel.
It's not. Also, I'm not sure what 3 times they're talking about. The best I can think of is when Arthas rode through Silvermoon to cut down the High Elves to use the Sunwell to resurrect Kel'Thuzar. Kel'Thas trying to kill Jaden and now are the only 3 times, and even then, technically only 2 of them where it was directly case, because, I mean, the Sunwell didn't... it's a hard thing to describe, because it's like, it's weird, because technically, yes, the Sunwell was used 3 times, but only indirectly for the first 2, and the second time it never actually went through. I don't know. But all these talks still doesn't answer the, how do you help Silvermoon? I actually don't know how the weather is today. I want to say it was hot. I mean, hell, when I was at the gym and just outside in the hall, it was, I felt hot as hell. Champion, this is Verisa Windrunner. I feel like we've met. My aunt. She raised me in Silvermoon until she relocated to Dalaran. I wonder where she lives now, because she was not present when Dalaran was destroyed, which, honest to God, really was a mistake on Blizzard's part. Champion, this is... Oh, I just read that. She and her Silver Covenant will remain to the Caldera as they once were, will provide invaluable in the fight to come. 12th Stars will forever be our home. The time to return has come. Rest for the restless. Before we're able to make amends with the living, we must lay the dead to rest. Years ago, I purged Dalaran of all elves allied with the Horde. I blamed them for the actions of the war chief at the time that resulted in the death of my husband. Now, years later, those ghosts still haunt me. Will you put them to rest and gather their remains? Don't ask why the ghosts are here. Now, years later, those ghosts... Oh, will you help? I'll perform some small atonement for bringing these remnants to Silvermoon. They deserve to be returned home. Gather 10 remnants of the fallen from the purged Dalaran. Again, don't ask how the purged Dalaran are here. Symbols of the past. Arthur's warning is poignant. There will be no small amount of grief or even threats when we return to the Silvermoon. I suspect Atheist and his son Reavers will bar our passage if we enter without preparation. To that end, I have saved some precious remnants of our shared history for the demise of Dalaran. Would you please gather them for me, Darkbane? Gather the relics of the High King and Asterian Sunrider.
Do you think returning Anasterian's relics will convince those like Aethys to allow you to return?
I don't intend it as a bribe. But if relics of the last king must return home, then perhaps the Quel'Dorei deserve the same.
Light preserve you, friend.
We should not let history define us in the present. My aunt knows this lesson better than most.
I was young when Quel'Thalas fell. I don't remember much about King Anasterian.
He ruled for thousands of years, from the troll wars against the Amani to his heroic sacrifice against the Scourge. To this day, Anasterian is revered by both Blood Elves and High Elves. He is a symbol of when our people stood as one.
Ironically, there was no Blood Elves at the time.
People were split apart. The Blood Elves stayed in the ruins to rebuild, and did terrible things to regain that feeling of power.
Yeah.
We High Elves could not abide what Prince Kael'thas was asking of us. We left during our people's greatest need. We have also done terrible things since then.
Would anything have been different if Anasterian had survived?
It doesn't matter what would have been. It only matters that he was a symbol of a united, powerful Quel'Thalas. We need that now.
You know, Anasterian wasn't the only one who died defending Silvermoon. Despite what everyone says, I wish Aunt Sylvanas were here to join the fight. But I suppose her days as Ranger General truly are a thing of the past. All things considered, maybe that's for the best.
Yeah, I still don't like what they did with Sylvanas of the war with them. Not only just because, once again, they did the idea, evil war chief and bullying the Horde, but come on. The Book of Law is heavy. It was meant to be heavy for anyone to hold it, and it's enchanted as such. Within are words of power, not magic, but wisdom and experience written down with such elegance and dictation that it commanded centuries of peace and prosperity. Treat this book with respect. The Sindor have gone too long without this reminder what it is to be a civilized society. Yeah, maybe don't say shit like that. Take very special care of this crown, Darkbane. It is more than a mere symbol of our people. Woven into its very metal and are great magics from an era that remembered what true enchantments could accomplish. This is a relic worthy of our greatest kings. I'm trusting you with its hope that you will see it to return to its home.
Passed down from Anasterian's great-grandfather, this crown adorned the brow of every Quel'Dorei king.
Again, don't explain to me why these people are here. The Purge of Dalaran didn't happen nearby here, but for story-wise, I get it. I'm just glad they're giving the fact that, you know, Verisa was a prominent character at one point for the Alliance. Because after they reintroduced her Illyria, she kind of just went through a change. Although, despite mocking the point, I will admit that at least I can understand why they probably gave Illyria more of a care with Khadgar's issue, because, thing is, at least Illyria was comrades with Khadgar for a while. Well, Verisa, I can't say she wasn't.
I'm out of range.
She just probably isn't the same thing. We will never forgive the Silver Covenant.
It's too far away. I need to target something first.
That'd probably be wise to do it would be great. You guys are draining on my HP. Alright, we're back to full. Come on, come on.
I need to get closer.
You, hopefully for the last one. And of course we pulled the other guy. Well, we're only going to get 10 remains. We physically will not be able to pick up the last one. Not sure what killed them there, but let's turn to our quest.
I hope that these relics of Anasterian are enough to remind Silvermoon that we are still one people.
They really are. Even though there's now 3 different people from the original High Elves have been come from. Rest for the restless. I have allowed them to torment my people for far too long. I bear that guilt as well. Thank you, Darkbane. It's time for me to bring these ghosts home. We were not able to preserve much of the Dalaran before its fall, but every object recovered carries with it its history, meaning and lessons. Lessons that any citizens of Kelpana should understand on sight. Next to the last king of Quel'Thar's, High King of Kelpana, he was someone well Quel'Dorei and Sin'dorei respected. I intend to return these artifacts to their rightful home. I'll take that. That will increase my stats. It's time for us to return to Silvermoon. I have no doubts we will be greeted as traitors and murderers. I do not care how we are seen. I care that K'Walu survives. Will you join us, Darkbane? From what Erator has said, you've earned more than a measure of respect from Silvermoon. I am literally a blood elf. I would be honored if you would assist us in entering the city without incident. Confront the Sun Reavers with Verisa Silvermoon at the gates of Silvermoon. Windrunner at the gates of Silvermoon. No, don't try to read ahead.
The Silver Covenant returns to Silvermoon one last time.
At least.
Champion, if you would meet us at the gates, it would be a powerful symbol.
My only wish is there were a fucking flight master nearby, because former quartermaster, I like that. Because this is kind of a bit of a far fly. Although honestly, let's just do this. Yep. Flew out, and now we're gonna fly right over any barricades. Because he made a portal to block the gate. We can't actually fly out, but I just showed a reason why that doesn't work.
Aethys, I am not here to fight you. We are here to defend the city of our birth from the Void.
Really, this is not the time you should be giving shit about this.
All that
I have lost enough of my own kin at the hands of the Silver Covenant. It was war, they tell me. Both sides took losses, they say. My son Ryu's never purged anyone from Dalaran. One windrunner met her justice for purging a sister. City. The other facing me today. You've come to negotiate in peace.
The artifacts of Anasterian. We thought these lost. Taken by the Lich King.
I wish to return them to their home. Our home.
You cannot buy absolution, Farisa. What you did.
No, Aethys himself did this.
I am not here seeking forgiveness. Silvermoon is under attack. I intend to defend it.
High King Anasterian's death heralded an age of mistrust and anger. This is what the Void feeds upon. Was Anasterian's sacrifice in vain? Did he die so that his people would turn on each other, rather than unite to defend their home?
No, the wording on this is a little weird, because, you know, the High Elves were one race. At the time of Anastasian's death.
In spite of all that has happened between us, can you deny that is what
But,
Anasterian would
to be
have
fair,
wanted?
that's not a point right now.
No, I cannot. This is far from over, Windrunner. But for the sake of our High King,
I will say, this was probably the time, you know, the portal should have shut, but... Again, I do find it a little weird everyone's complaining about all this shit I'm making. Again, the world is in danger. Maybe put the grudges aside for a little bit. We just lost one army, and we need another to fight with. Like, it is kind of a weird thing, and I don't know, maybe you can say everyone's...
I have not believed you would ever return to this city, but I welcome your help.
But hey, let's give fucking Lothamar for being the smartest one of them all. So you can't get any of this shit. I don't think I'm going to clip either one of these rings. I'll take this one first. Thank you, Darkbane. Now let's begin planning the city's defenses before it's too late. Again.
Together.
That's everyone except for the Shaldorai. Any word, First Arcanist?
Champion, your continued aid through these dark times means more to me than anything I can put into words. It's an honor to fight by your side. Again, I am a blood elf. Why would I fight to protect my city? Champion, your timing is fortuitous. I sent the call for the armies of Suramar to muster, but they have not arrived yet. My sentinel should have alerted me if anything went wrong, but I've heard nothing. I plan to go to Suramar to investigate what is amiss. Would you join me? I may have need of your skills.
The Nightborn have yet to answer the missive. Could it have been lost in transit?
That should not be possible. I sent it magically to Owen, my seneschal in charge, during my absence. Something may be amiss in Suramar.
Well, let's go see what's the issue.
Seneschal Ullen, where is the army? Where are our constructs? Why are you ignoring my orders?
I have no idea what the First Arcanist is referring to. We've been at peace for some time now. I received no word from the High Arcanist about the Iricia for days. We've had many mana problems lately, so there's a chance her message spells were simply not able to be received. Investigate the mana drain at the Bautis Terrace and Sulamar. Mana of Sulamar is carefully cultivated, regulated, and controlled. It does not randomly just stop. Someone or something must be interfering with it. As you investigate the mana drain,
We will investigate this mystery while you gather our
I want you to occasionally dispel illusions in the area. Focus on those gathered here. I suspect not everyone is what they appear to be. Dispel illusions in the botanist garden that may be concealing saboteurs or saboteurs. I'm going to actually be right back, guys, and we'll continue in a moment. Alright, we're back. Alright. It's quest time. Alright. Drain Protector.
This military construct has been drained of mana. This was no mere error.
Befuddled engineer.
We will rebuild the world.
The mana has been completely sapped from this construct, which should be impossible. Crystals that power its spell may just draw their power directly from the local ley lines. It's almost as if somehow the ley line network reversed that effect. In this case, its direct connection to the ley line network is why it lost its mana faster than the rest of us. Very curious and
By
concerning.
Knight's grace.
I should probably do this.
The ley line no longer channels mana. A magic has been devoured.
I think I'm supposed to start doing it by the crowd. No? What are you hiding? Sure, you've had to have done Sunomar in Legion to know that, but... Oh. Perfect way to have tracked it.
Stars once more.
Court's Essential UN has
Allen,
several
who were we talking
days
to
where
before? We
with
must
decay on it.
confront them.
He's lain here concealed for quite some time. Not well. I mean, we kind of saw that guy rather easily while we walked through. Alright, now let's go see if we can't hunt down more imposters. Probably helps if we're in the right questing area.
Oh no.
Also, I did not realize Earthivore was with us.
I need to target something first.
So what do you guys all think of these storylines that we're seeing right now? I think this player is not realizing the same thing that I did. Why is his level 40? He should not be 45. Oh no, I know why he is. This is because we have him as his bodyguard.
I don't have a target.
Getting attacked. That's why. That's why I was confused why Erythor was with us. And why he's level 45 compared to the level 90 he should be. And why his gear's out of date. Like, that is a very old appearance for him. Was that an answer to my comment about why he was 45, or just these quest line? No. And if it's for the quest line, what's the most interesting one?
Imposter, hold!
We have your mana. The Nightborn shall fall to the devouring host.
The mana here has been tampered with. I can feel it in the air. It reminds me of the worst times before Shalron drained mana. Olin was an infiltrator. The amount of damage they could have done is terrifying to imagine. Literally. None of this gear feels better than ours. I feel like losing critical strike for our DPS is not a good thing. There were far more cultists than I would have expected. How long have they been infiltrating our society? The Ulin imposter may have escaped, but I suspect I know what the cult has been doing. The Twilight Blade must be redirecting Sulamar's mana flow. Without it being sent to the correct places, our awareness dulls, our golems will, and our entire society risks the mana withdrawal. Again, this is the same thing the Blood Elves would be going through. There's only one place they would be able to exert control of our ley lines like this. That would be the Archway. Go, find them and crush them. We will meet in Silvermoon when you are done. Slay Twilight, impose our gold cat in the Darkway Dell.
The Twilight's blade must be altering ley lines in the Archway. Go and undo their sabotage.
Way. Yep, and this is the exact reason why I only did one delve earlier. You're just in time. The Twilight Blade has sabotaged the ley lines that know our sharp people. They smashed my ley line focuses to bits, and some humble lieutenant calling himself Olgok is ordering more sabotage. Send them a message that Sulamar will not be defenseless, and get me more ley line focusers so I can mend the ley line. I'll help you restore the ley lines and show these cultists a thing or two.
These holes are crawling with cultists. See if you can find what they've done to the flow of mana.
I figured we were going to get to this part, so why I only chose to do one delve, because it would just mean we'd just be running this delve again for no reason.
Your pain, my pleasure. It's too far away. The pleasure is mine. There, at the top of the stairs. That must be the one who is disrupting the Archway's conduits. I don't have a target.
on.
My eyes on you. Something
Confront the asshole.
means that the crystals
Dead.
that keep the ley lines aligned have been displaced. You need to find and retrieve them.
Basically, we gotta collect 6 of these crystals and move on. Although I wonder, was this always the one that was gonna show up, or is this just what it was today for randomly? Because story-wise, her lines don't make sense, but I feel like in this expansion, they've kind of been getting rid of the same moves they did in War Within to make it a little different. Because if I remember, the first delve always was. Then again, it was the same. Collect, save the workers from that crystal shit. The lasers is seriously the most annoying part of this delve.
Your life is lost.
It's like if you're trying to, like, oh, there's a mining spot right here with a good mining thing, and it starts hitting you, you'll never get it. It's almost near impossible to mining. Which sucks, because this guy's, my blacksmith is going to need a lot to get it.
Your pain, my blessing.
How many fucking cultists?
We need to target something first. I'll stop the bleeding. My loyalties are my own.
That. That. And we'll work our way across to the last two.
I'm out of range. Take its skin. I'll take that. I have a target.
One more after this. Which we should hopefully get just by following this path. The mobs are getting away.
Stay here and recover.
Not maybe just flash a light there, but okay.
I need to get closer. Gather yourself. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. Good.
This, and
Those
now
are all the crystals. Return to the main chamber and place them on their pedestals.
this is what she needs. This.
I need to target something. The Twilight's blade will not best the Shaldorai this day. Now to bring Ullen's killer to justice.
Weird, she just popped up right down there. Let's go here. Yeah, let's just do a mount. Temporary mount. For the boost in speed. Why didn't we just take that? We already ran by that. So let's kill the bitch.
I'm out of range. I'll staunch the bleed. Gather yourself. Let me get rid of that. Let this be a lesson to Xalatath and
Go.
her minions. The Nightborn are no strangers to fighting for
There's our 8
and our world.
for this week.
With the flow of mana restored, our forces can now mobilize and teleport to Silvermoon. Let us rendezvous there, champion.
Alright.
It is time for the Nightborn to honor the debt we owe to Quackbalas.
Well done, champion. Our golems are coming back online, our soldiers are able to conjure and power their weapons again, and we are mobilizing for war.
Magic surrounds us.
We've learned much about the forces that we will be facing in the battle to come. Somar remembers the debt we owe the Sindorai for their aid in our time of need. Now that our forces are assembled and our golems prepared, we are ready to defend the city as if it were our own. Come, Darkbane, let us return to Lothamar. It is time to discuss battle strategy.
Moonlight watch over you. I believe all of our preparations are complete. Report back to Lothamar and bear witness to the army you have assembled.
About an army. Well, thankfully I can use this to get back up there. Cultist, Zenolith seems intent on undermining us at every turn. We must be grateful she continues to underestimate your skills. With the Nightborn ready, that means our forces are gathered. We have positioned ourselves and strategize how best to deploy our forces. Thank you, champion. I'll take the strength boost.
We shout the Shaldorai. We have gathered together more elves in one place than we have seen in ages.
Our...
It will be enough.
It will have to be. We are fighting for the safety of our
Don't
world.
ask why they don't bring up the Horde and Alliances out. Yeah, we've already got these guys. Our elven allies have arrived. It's time to take the fight to the Darkwell. Zenolith's forces hold the bridge and recently pushed into the harbor to reinforce their position. We must retake the harbor, launch our naval forces, and use combined assault to take the bridge. Are you ready, Darkbane? Complete the Battle of the Bridge scenario. Now forces have pushed into the harbor, deny us any use of Silvermoon's navy. We must act quickly. Let's go. Start scenario. Well, damn.
of Azeroth, the devouring host has come to consume our homes, our lives, and our families. We will not let them take anyone else. Not one more. Today, we break the void.
Why basically the Regent Lord isn't making that speech? Don't ask.
Twilight's blade have seized the docks. We must deal with them first before we assault the span.
The Twilight's Blade are attempting to block us off from the harbor to buy time for Xanoleth. You're ready? We will break their line. I'm ready.
We must protect those in need. Marisa will provide support from the skies, and Thalithra from the sea. The rest of us will pierce the enemy's line and secure the harbor.
Not what I'm supposed to do, but...
With me!
Champion, our troops are ready to assist. Signal them when needed. Silvermoon will not fall to the Knights.
Oh, there's a reference to an elf arc druid. Kill them all! As what you need. All. That didn't do as much as I'd hoped it would. But we got a lot. Still only killed about 28%, damn. Or well, it's not the Sunwell, it's the Darkwell. I don't know how much. God, I remember when there were scenarios to begin with, they were like for 3 people. Now it's just single soul, like questing with mid-dungeon, mini-dungeons. I don't mind. Just you guys. I will say this, Deandra is one of the few paladins you don't see, like along with Eretor, we see don't go crazy. Strike. Still 71%. There's so many void creatures on our way. Starfall. Hell becomes void. Oh, no, about that. Only 70%. Let's get down to the right side. As part of the thing, I also would like to admit, I'm 90% sure we were supposed to go this way anyways, because the next spot is going to be attacking the harbor. There. I'm harvesting blade. Okay. Just do a quick recuperate.
Time is on our side. Our ships are blockaded. We cannot launch an assault on the bridge.
Then we need to secure
Like
the
I
docks.
said.
Captain, push forward.
Big guy. Left the void spitter. Alright. Now Mr. Eye Stabber. There we go.
Provide air support. The Ethereals will shoot us out of the sky.
Champion, find and mark their cannons so the Rendori can destroy them.
I want to see if I can ride past these guys, but I probably won't be able to. Really just force it, man.
I need to get closer.
I don't care if you think this world is yours.
I need to target someone else.
you get all the way over here?
The void obeys my will.
I'm out of range.
Marking.
That's the last cannon. Signal Varisa to strike.
Go. Just give him a flare gun. Don't you love it when you get the air support?
The skies are clear. Mount up. Champion, now that the skies are clear, fly to me at the bridge. It is time to advance to Quel'Danas.
And now the unfriendly skies are no longer a thing. Even though you can see a whole bunch of them in the sky still.
Thalysra and Varisa are in position.
The Nightform have set up artillery on the ship, and the Varisa's Rangers are providing air support. Are you ready to push across the bridge? I'm ready. Let's take the bridge.
We need you in the fight, champion. Now is the time.
Eliminate
Thalysra to open
200
fire.
enemies on a shining span.
Attack!
I'm disappointed they didn't give us like a buff for this part. You can see we're already killing through a crowd. We already got the over 40.
Enemy's lines are breaking. Do not let up.
We have them on the run. Let this devouring host know the fury of Quel'Danas.
Young little Arato, so much like your parents, leading an army to their meaningless death.
This army will see you vanquished, Zalatath. I swear it on my father's shield.
Will your life twist into
If you haven't noticed, we face 20 at each
set your armor
section.
ablaze again? And this time, will your friends burn in the flames?
The only one who will burn today is
I offer you a way out, Arato. A chance to leave and lick your wounds. After all, I never
That
took any
seems like a lie.
Is that fear in your voice, Zalatath? We aren't going anywhere.
And that's probably why we weren't we were buffed because of this, because they kind of don't need to buff us, because the NPCs kind of help you kill a whole bunch. I mean, hell, before every fight, at least 15 were killed by the NPC.
What can I do?
Nearly there. One concentrated attack should punch through the remaining defenses. Ready? I'm ready. Charge.
Be alert for opportunity.
Oh, you struggle in vain.
Talks about how we struggle. We literally push through.
Prepare for your end.
And watch what's coming
Why
next.
spend your last moments in agony? I've already won.
All you've done is unite us.
I would never miss an opportunity to raid the Sunwell.
And look, even troll. Another army came to help. And another. Don't ask how they found out, because no one told us. But literally, two of the other factions we got. The only thing that's more insane, it's the fucking Knights of the Ebon Blade just came in out of nowhere. You know, I'm kind of regretting I didn't change my left is back and back to that.
Just the first step. Now we must face Xalatath before this dark
Why
corrupts
they didn't
all
make
of
these
Azeroth.
warband only, I have no idea. 'Cause this means nothing to us. We have both this already known. Well fought, Darkbane, but our task's not over yet.
Light preserves.
Champion friend, this is it. We must wrestle the Darkwell from Lura or false the Void. If we do not have the forces available for the second chance, strike hard and strike true. Watch your allies' flanks and we'll see this day one. March unquelled and honest.
We need you. We've made it across the bridge. The true battle lies ahead. Be ready for the worst.
Alright. No, it's time for another raid. And once again, we're going to go story mode.
What needs bring you here?
Let the army contend with the devouring host. I have orders to teleport you and any of your allies directly to the Darkwell. Let me know when you're ready. Enter March on Close Mouse in story mode. Basically, like I said, it's going to bring us right to the final boss. And despite what it just said, we only had one DPS. This is not. I mean, I think it might have said one for all because you can literally only do that many.
Is there no end to their armies? Hold the line. This ends now.
This will be my first time doing this as a DPS as well. I've only run this literally once on my tank. And I mean, when I say my tank, I mean my main. But this time we actually have to clear some trash. Why it's not giving us the option to make the actual follower run it, I have no idea. Pretty sure we need to kill all these guys before And if not, it would kind of be fucked too. We already run into them anyways. Well, let's work on the same one the others are working with, because I think we're not going to do enough damage solo. Rude ass Naru.
Liar. You look to your sister so highly. She only looks down on you. A weak little girl to be pitied.
They're not even in the... Oh, they're literally got by it.
I will not be here without you. My friends. Accept your darkness and light stuff.
Just focus on staying alive and killing her.
Sever the light.
Taking that. Fuck the death thing.
I am denied. You solve nothing.
I don't want to run into that. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Fuck, how do I get rid of the holy crystal?
You waste your time. I am flowing the darkest of tides. This is a certainty you must embrace. Slice of shadow.
I'm happy to get, I have this crystal on me, but I really wish this is not doing, or I'm not happy I have the crystal on. I think it's not doing too much damage, but like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing with this, or how do I get rid of it?
Enough. The dark well calls and I answer. Can you hear it?
We're literally inside the fucking dark well, alright.
Swallowed by shadow. Darkness swells. Shadows take you.
And we've got to be getting close to her death. I mean, we're halfway, I'd say.
I grow.
And now we're definitely over halfway.
Shadows take you. You cannot end the ending. Midnight fall.
And drank this out of the sunwell. Okay, does that mean I'm able to get off the fucking...
Your is the essence of reason, of light, of life. The sun falls.
Is that first aid? How do I get out of this?
Let it embrace you.
God, how do I get rid of this glimmer and crest? It's been on me this entire time.
The sun falls.
But she's almost dead.
All possibilities are cloaked in shadow. Relent, revel in the dark.
I'm out of range.
The sun falls.
I love that Keyblade. It's one of my favorites. Help with ever Keyblade. You get a chance to get it in Kingdom Hearts 4. They don't make it any weird way to collect it. You can just collect the Keyblade. Is that an open Keyblade?
The sun falls.
I know technically they should be wielded by Roxas, but I don't think there's anything that says only one person can have a keychain. Or that only one person can have the keychain. You're right. Oh yes, and I do wonder. I wonder if they still have rage timers when you're in story mode. Down she goes.
You windrunners. You just don't know when to lay down and die.
Don't ask where she came from, but you know what? She came in a perfect timing, so why not?
You? I honestly didn't factor for you.
I mean, I would just imagine the reason why Sylvanas came in because she is watching, because to be fair, Eretor did call for her help. Well, I missed the red eye look she had, but apparently because she was missing her soul, that's why she didn't. Aww, officially hugging.
I thought you said you could never leave the mall.
There are ways, nephew. But they do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silver Moon was in peril. That It needed its Ranger General. One last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
My penance, my true work has only begun, little sister. The Shadowlands are not at all what they seem.
I feel like almost everything about that expansion is going to end up retconned just for how bad it was.
Still, I hope to see you both again. Before the end begins.
Let's talk about the end.
We've won, but the Darkwell remains.
What was wrought here cannot simply be undone. The light is all but consumed. I barely feel the well's power.
We can't leave it like this. The wounds the Void left behind must be healed. It's good you are here.
We've won, yet at what cost? The Darkwell remains. I feel as though I should have answers, but after all that has happened, I have little left to give. This is a victory, and we must take solace in that. But what next? March on 12th. Damaris?
What can I do?
We've won the day, but it may take us some time to discover what to do about the Darkwell. If there's one group of experts when it comes to wells of power across Azeroth, it is the elves you have helped me assemble this day. They will convene and decide the next course of action. For now, enjoy the victory. You exemplified bravery and honor, and I am proud to have fought by your side.
Be alert. There's more to be done, but I think we've earned a moment of respite. Let's head back to Silvermoon for now. Light preserve.
Ready to leave. Warning, this will remove you from the raid. Be sure to loot first. I don't think we can. On that note, I'm going to call it here for the night, guys. Which means I will admit this is also, because we're basically caught up on the patch storyline now, there'll be a few more quests to do. But our adventures for now with Darkbane are going to be reaching their end. For now. Because I'm still probably going to show you guys the rest of the patch quests on this Paladin, but not for now. Because they're not out. I'll have to wait for them to come out. But I hope you enjoyed the show. Share if you're follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who can entertain my show, send them my way. I will happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe, though. It can only help out the channel, and if you're wondering what that benefit for subscribing is, feel free to ask. I will be happy to share. But don't go anywhere just yet, because it's time for a night raid. So let's see who we're gonna raid, though. And I'm actually not sure who's on. Ooh. Lady Nightstar looks like she's still on, so why don't we give her a raid? Alright, so stick with me just for a minute. Let's go to you. Raid. Lady Nightstar. Alright, start the raid. And we'll be raiding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's raid.
Duh.